Hey guys, we are live. Apologize for standing a little late. This is Thunder E here, and of course, with me is Mr. Lou Rod, aka Buddha Rod. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good, good. Now, before I start, just want to say thank you to Loot Crate. I was just doing an unboxing for them. I did it, recorded it, and all that fun stuff. Problem is, my audio is completely out of sync. I cannot salvage it. It is totally whack. I mean, even when I try to salvage it, half of the video just stutters, and then it just switches back to me going, and that, like, Chinese dub movie. So, just quickly saying, this is from this month's Loot Crate T-shirt, Agent Secret Archer, Kill Bill socks right here, and Harley Quinn. So wanted to throw that out there. So if you want to pick up your own Loot Crate, use the link down below. You get 10% off if you use the link and, of course, the code Bored at Work. So, all right, let us get things rolling this week. Some news, some interesting news. First one feels like it's from out of nowhere, but we've been hearing the rumblings for a while. Justice League Dark is going to happen because WB hired a director for Justice League Dark, according to Variety, which means it's pretty much word in the bank. Doug Liman. Now, if you don't know who Doug Liman is, he was geared to direct Gambit, which looks like a sinking ship altogether. So, your thoughts, Lou? What do you think about Justice League Dark having Doug Liman, and also the fact that Gambit might just be going bye-bye?
Well, Gambit going dead is, oh well, who cares? You could blame Deadpool for that.
You can blame the high budget for that.
Yeah, well, since Deadpool did it at 37 million. Actually, no, it was 57.
57.
Why does Gambit need 150?
Yeah, if Gambit came down to like the 90s, I think they would have probably pushed for it. You know what I mean? Like it was like, like 90 something or maybe 80, I think they'll go, yeah, we can do it. It's fine, because Deadpool 2 will still make enough to cover, potential, plus $90 million for a movie. If you make 300 million, you're still golden. You're still good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I mean, as far as Doug Liman, okay, cool. I mean, we all enjoyed Live, Die, Repeat.
Yes. I'm excited. I mean, but also, again, to me, this is what a lot of people don't get with the DCEU. Most DCEU movies are tied to DCEU animated movies, aka The Dark Knight Returns, BVS, right? Assault on Arkham, basically some of the basis for Suicide Squad, except Man of Steel didn't have any connection basis there. A Wonder Woman movie also, you see, is going to be closely tied to the animated Wonder Woman movie, so definitely go watch that again. So they're releasing Justice League Dark. That's coming out
soon
this year, the animated movie. So that's going to be it. And you definitely know that somebody from the Justice League will appear in that movie. Most likely, I bet, Superman.
In the live action or the animated?
The live action. Superman and Batman.
I was going to say.
Yeah, Superman and Batman are showing up in the animated. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
But in the live action, you know why? Because it's going to emphasize the need for them, because Superman does not fare well with magic at all. So he's going to come in, he gets hit, he's like, oh God, Constantine, help. That kind of thing where it's like, it makes sense.
Well, yeah. Batman will probably be in this too. Probably within the first 20 minutes of the movie, where Superman ain't gonna know about these guys, but Batman will.
Yes. But I think he will call Superman in, and Superman might be like, still trying to be like, yeah, I can handle. Okay, yo, I need your help. So I think that's where you're gonna go with that. Justice, I heard people complaining that Justice League Dark is gonna be light since DC's trying to change tone. No. I think it'll be a mixture. I think it'll be funny, because Constantine can be funny. Some of these characters can be funny. It just won't be a light movie per se. Also, Wonder Woman story bite. So moving on in DC universe. This is according to Umberto, who now works at the Wrap. I'm sure you saw his Periscope yesterday, where he's explaining some of the details of how he now has to confirm things. But he said that Ares is looking for a sword. in the Wonder
Okay.
Woman movie.
Makes sense.
Is that so we see her back? But also, if you watch the animated movie, you'll find out some of those clues are there in there. So that's why I said some of that basis is still tied to some of the animated stuff. It's just, go back and check and look. So
I'm gonna have to go back and I don't think I ever saw that one.
it was good. It was really good. It's a really good movie. So yeah, Wonder Woman movie it will be interesting to see how Ares plays out. Do we get Blue Ares? All that kind of fun stuff in there. Another big news from the Russo brothers is that Steve Rogers is no longer Captain America.
Huh?
Yeah, no longer Captain America in the movies.
So what the hell is it?
Oh, he's been stripped of the title, if you think about it. They didn't really go into detail, but to me, I think what they're saying is that because...
Okay, so for Infinity Wars, he's not Cap.
He's just Steve Rogers. Yeah, because basically,
sense.
He went against the government, so you can't call him Cap anymore. So I think that's
makes sense. I mean, spoiler alert for all those who didn't watch Civil War.
Oh yeah, that's right. Spoiler alert. Apologize.
Your own fault.
Yeah. So
the movie's been out for months now.
Yeah, it's been out. So I think it makes a lot of sense there altogether. I think it would be, it's, solid play overall. Another news bite here we have, this is also from Umberto. Flash, he says he can confirm that the Rogues Gallery will show up in the Flash movie. It will not be one villain. What do you think about that?
Okay, cool.
Really, man, can you show any kind of excitement?
It's the Rogues Gallery. I've seen them already on the Flash TV show. So I mean, what?
They were terrible.
Wait and see.
They were terrible.
They're not terrible.
Let me put it this way, right? Other than
it's
Captain
cheesy,
Cold,
campy comic book stuff on the Flash, which is
cool. Other than Captain Cold, right? I will put it this way: Captain Boomerang is better than the whole Rogues Gallery on the TV show, except Captain Cold. That I will put him aside because Wentworth Miller does a really good job there. That's it.
Yeah, but everybody they're TV guys.
Everyone else was terrible. But yeah, I think it's cool because the Flash is really fast. Having one guy against him, to me, unless he's a speedster, right, makes no sense. To me, I would have the storyline where Zoom is the one who is orchestrating the Rogue Gallery to actually go against Flash, and then you have him needing help from, say, Cyborg, and that's where Cyborg comes in too, because
I prefer the Rogues Gallery versus any speedster since I'm speedster out with the fucking TV show.
Yeah, no, that's why I said that if you can still have a speedster, but if you have Zoom play the Rogues Gallery to a point where you now go, oh, so Zoom is the next villain, or part 2 you get Zoom, that kind of thing. That's where I think that you could play that very well. Captain Cold and Heatwave are great on the show. Together they are. Heatwave on his own.
You didn't like Heatwave by himself? Spoiler alert in Legends of Tomorrow?
No. Okay. Moving on. Monolith is a comic book that is in the works on the Lionsgate. So giving you... Let me just share my screen so you guys can see what Monolith is all about. So basically, Monolith is a story about a powerful golem created during the Great Depression in 1930. The creature was made to protect New York from dark underworld and that threatens the citizens. But at some point, Golem was sealed away. An ex-junkie named Alice Coben finds the diary of her the grandmother's house, and manages to release Golem and continues to protect New York City. So that's pretty much it. That's Golem. That's Alice right there. So it kind of sounds like Justice League Dark a little bit. I'm just joking.
I mean, I have no clue what that is, but I'm not keen on Lionsgate as far as certain movies. But it's one of those, let's wait for the first trailer and see.
Yeah. Moving on to some more TV stuff. Legion, which is the X-Men TV show coming out on FX. Bryan Singer says will be connected to X-Men future movies. Again, you know how they like to mess with the timelines where you have no idea what is going on? Here it is. So the only thing I can think of which will make sense with this because if you watch the trailer for Legion, I'll leave the trailer in this video. It's modern day, and the only hero in the X-Men universe currently right now that's modern day is Deadpool. So Legion happens around the same time as Deadpool.
Yeah, because Deadpool likes to crack jokes and stay. Which Stewart are we going to see?
Yeah, so I think that is where we're going to see Legion come into play. We also know the New Mutants has picked up a writer. So hopefully,
yeah, I'm not too keen on those writers from Gossip Girl.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm not sure about.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about.
Gonna write a teenage drama.
Yeah. Also, Doctor Strange, the writer from Rick and Morty, came in to do some help on that. Looks like Rick and Morty is having a lot of play from comic book movies. I mean, in BVS Justice League trailer, in the Flash scene, in the TV in the background, Rick and Morty is actually being played there. So I guess that goes.
Yeah, but he was brought in to rewrite some stuff, but he's not getting no credit.
Yeah, there's a certain amount that you have to rewrite to get credit. So I think maybe it was a couple of scenes that he came in just like, can you help us fix this and change that kind of stuff. So that's probably where some of the stuff is. Now,
I'm more interested in the rumor of Voodoo making an appearance in the movie.
That I think is possible. Is it Papa Voodoo or what's his name again?
Voodoo.
Okay, I thought it was Papa Voodoo, but Voodoo is a villain for Black Panther. No,
he's a villain?
No, it's not a villain. Sorry, he's I apologize. Sorry, he's in the Black Panther universe. He kind of helps Black Panther, and of course, he deals in magic. And it would make sense to have him deal with Doctor Strange because the next big Marvel movie next year that will make more sense is Black Panther rather than Guardians of the Galaxy. Connecting Guardians of the Galaxy, you could do it because it's astral realms, but I think they might want to keep it a little grounded and keep it here. Yeah, it's nothing I could do.
Yeah, I just noticed, but that makes an interesting play. He cameos in this movie, does something short, and then
shows up in Black Panther.
Maybe another cameo in Black Panther, and then plays more of a factor in Black Panther 2.
Yeah, I mean, he could play a role in the movie, not much, but something where he's like, he's helped the Panther family or that kind of thing, over the years and things like that. So, I don't know. We'll see how that plays.
I have no clue who he is, but I'm intrigued.
Vin Diesel says that The Rock's role was originally written for Tom Lee Jones. I was like, whatever, Vin Diesel, man. I really don't care.
Vin Diesel's a glamour whore.
Yeah, and supposedly the beef between both of them is a WWE stunt. But Umberto came out yesterday and said it is no stunt, that The Rock was really pissed. So, we'll see how it turns out.
Ooh, did you watch the Periscope?
Yeah.
Okay, because I surely didn't.
Yeah, I did. So,
but it makes sense because it's not the first time. It's been floating that Diesel takes his sweet ass time to come to set. So what? You're a producer. You've got some credit, but people have other projects to get to. You can't slow shit down because you want to be a diva.
Well, I mean, like I said, we'll see if it's real, if it's not real, that kind of stuff.
But it kind of makes sense because WrestleMania is April 8th. Fast 8 comes out April 14th or April 12th, somewhere around that area. So The Rock has done it before. He's hyped the Fast and Furious movie during the WrestleMania timeline.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more than a good hype machine in The Rock.
That's true. I mean, that's true. But I mean, like I said, we'll see how it pans out. I know.
Be funny.
Yeah, it will be. Moving on to TV and Supergirl, which IMAC mentioned. Superman, basically, the actor who plays Superman, says that this Superman will be more traditional. Now, to me, it's only one thing. I think he's saying that it will be more Christopher Reeve's doofiness and also super cherry type stuff. So we'll see how that pans out. But I don't know.
Honestly,
I'm not too keen on seeing his Superman just because of his outlook. But then again, he could do a good job. I'll just give him that. I'll give him that. He could do a good job.
I'm gonna take your sentiments on that too. I just don't like him in the suit at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't look appealing. Doesn't look like Superman.
I don't know. I guess Henry Cavill spoiled us.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Yeah, I see Henry Cavill. I was like, okay, yes, that's definitely Superman.
That's Superman. This guy, he's just.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He needs to go to the gym or something. But Henry Cavill was spotted in Miami recently wearing a Green Lantern T-shirt. So, and let's just call it what it is. He will not wear that and take photo with fans without any reason not to. Let's put it that way. They don't do these things, and and without any kind of thought process. I think Henry Cavill was going to go to Miami. They're like, yeah, tweets, take some photos with fans, show them a few things, wear a Green Lantern T-shirt, or a vest, and he's like, sure, I'll wear it. That's it. Everybody's like, ooh, I mean, it could be. I mean,
does he know who Green Lantern is?
Yeah, he may not know. And Green Lantern, Green Lantern could be cast the last day. The movie wraps up in October. They could even cast him during the reshoots, which is the whole of next year. Remember, right? They don't have to cast Green Lantern now, especially if Green Lantern is the end credit sequence. True. They don't have to cast him till next year at all.
Yep.
They can just cast
just like the other rumor. Oh, is Jason Momoa gonna be in Game of Thrones season 7? Because he's hanging out in Ireland with the writers of the show. I mean, they're also writing a movie he's a part of.
Yeah, but he did hints though. I mean, how he was playing the crowd on that one too. So
he's probably playing the crowd, but I mean, dude, people read into shit more than. Okay, we get Count Drogo. Whoop de flippin' do. It's a freaking flashback.
Yeah, it could be a flashback or somebody, using some magic to.
Oh yeah, because the Night King found out after they burnt his body, so he's a pile of burning bones walking. I am Drogo.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see how it pans out. Joshua asks, did you all hear The Birth of a Nation is bad? I know it is a comic book, but I want to hear your thoughts. I haven't heard it's bad. What's going on is the fact that Nate Parker is going through a lot of turmoil because of a rape allegations that he went through when he was younger. And I think it's more the way he handled the first time he talked about it. And now, PR is trying to handle that properly. I know he made a statement on Facebook and he sounded much better, but I think he needs to come out, really state claim, he was.
Yeah, but also, besides that, there's been multiple people that have seen the movie and said the movie is just okay. It's really not all that.
Who are the multiple people though?
Scott Mance, who's a movie critic.
Oh no, Scott Mance. Look, Scott Mance. I'm sorry. Scott Mance. The way he likes his. Remember, he's too hyper. To me, I just can't trust him on reviews.
But everybody, there's other people that are saying that movie is not that good. I'm not gonna watch it because I really don't care for those kind of movies.
Yeah, I mean, true. But look, the reason why I don't trust, I think it's almost like a continuum backlash of the things that's going now with him. Because there's a way things happen, like it kind of just flows. We've seen this year that if you have any kind of pre-negativity, it flows into everything, whether it's a good or bad movie, or whether it's an okay or average movie. Take for instance, okay, out of all the comic book movies, take X-Men. That's the one that actually, to me, was the most simple, nothing too flashy about the movie, good movie, but just like that, right? It had negative reviews ahead, and when you watch the movie, you're like, what are you thinking about? VVS can be controversial. Put that aside, right? Suicide Squad had its issues. Put that aside. And then, of course, you now have Ghostbusters, which also had its issues from the trailer. But the pre-negative, I'm just saying the pre-negativity.
That's where that was at.
Yeah, the pre-negativity.
And honestly, I feel woman.
What?
I feel bad for Leslie Jones getting all this crap thrown her way because she was in a stupid movie, really.
You know what? That's something that I most likely will touch tomorrow on the weekly. But the fact that people are trying to target. Let me just put it this way. First of all, if you have an iPhone, please, I'm begging you, do not back up anything on iCloud. As we've seen with any leaks, it is iCloud. I'm just putting it out there for you. Do not back up anything on iCloud. So that's just
like, I was talking with my wife about that the other day, and I'm like, okay, I get it. You're on the road, and maybe your partner somewhere else. You have one of those moments. After you're done, delete.
Yeah, just delete your stuff, don't back up. But also, again, I'm just saying this just shows how bad Apple is, because this is not the first time. We've not heard about OneDrive, Dropbox, or even Google Drive. None of those guys, or Amazon, no one else except Apple. So we'll leave that for the weekly anyway. I Mike Text says, I saw a rumor that Channing Tatum will play Shazam. What do you think? I don't think so.
No.
I think it's either his people trying to move him away from that project and get him something that's, more vibrant and moving forward, because Gambit is pretty much dead. Do you think...
But he's the one who wanted Gambit.
No, but I'm saying it's pretty much dead. Do you think he could be a good jail, Channing Tatum? If only he's Guy Gardner.
I don't know nothing about Guy Gardner.
You know his character in 21 Jump Street?
Uh-huh.
That dumbness and just putting a little arrogance on top of that, that's Guy Gardner.
That might work.
that is exactly Guy Gardner, because he thinks he's the best Green Lantern ever, and everybody wants to rank him. He's not even that close. Like all the other Green Lanterns, like Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner have godlike powers. Jon Stewart can really power up, but Guy Gardner is like, he's like, oh, anytime he shows up, you're like, oh my God, it's him. They could have sent somebody else. That's literally Guy Gardner for you. I'm sure there are Guy Gardner fans out there, but sorry. Hey, yeah. So I think that is pretty much it on the news segments. I don't think we have much else.
Suicide Squad passed the 600 million mark today.
Yeah. Well, according to the director, he stated it hit 600, and he thanked fans. Box Office Mojo puts it at 582. So I think they just probably seen early numbers overseas come in. That's probably what it is. So,
but still,
yeah, and
it made money to all those haters.
And Giancarlo Esposito, who is, of course, from Breaking Bad, and Giancarlo, sorry, I apologize, and also in The Get Down, talked about Suicide Squad. Said he hasn't seen the movie. He said some bad stuff, but he wants to see it. That he would like to be in sequel, just because he was also part of the animated version.
Who did he play in the anime version?
I think he played Ra's al Ghul, if I'm not mistaken. At least the voice.
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it. I saw his name on it, but I don't remember who he played.
I think he played Ra's, but definitely check out The Get Down. Go watch The Get Down. This is I did a review of it, but I just have to say check it out for one simple reason. If you like hip hop, if you like rap, and you notice that hip hop nowadays is just literally crap.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
Oh God, I'm not going to get started on that.
People mumbling and saying they're rapping and things like that. This is the history. This is a pseudo fictional history of hip hop with Grandmaster Flash. This young guy's rapping and in the Bronx. And it's really like a story about New York, and like it's hustle. Literally, a story about hustle is like, because they get into situations where one kid has an opportunity to have an internship in the city, close to Wall Street, but yet he still wants to rap. So he's like, in the daytime, I'll be the poster boy, and then at night, I can spit my rhymes. And then just the lyrics you hear on that show is 10 times better than anything I've heard in music in such a long time. It's so bad. I mean,
not saying much.
But then again, it's produced by Grandmaster Flash, Nas, and George Nelson. So people who have been in the industry for such a while, they know their stuff. It's a really good show. It's only 6 episodes, and they're going to have the other 6 next year. But it's that one. The one part I like of the show is the guy loves this girl, and she's like, "No, I can't be with you. I got a career. I'm trying to do my own thing." And then finally at some point when she sees him rap, and because she's always the kind of person who doesn't want to take responsibility, and she's like, "Ooh, he's looking sexy." I'm like, "Yeah, because now you can be famous."
Yeah, but famous back then didn't get you paid that much.
True. She wanted to be a disco singer. That would get her paid. Yeah, back then. Stranger Things, yeah, great show, absolutely great show. So I
Still don't know.
definitely, oh, you need to watch it, man. You definitely Stranger Things
I've
and
been
Death
hearing
Valley.
I need to watch it. It's just I don't
Just
care for what's
watch
really
it.
going on in it.
Do you have any idea what the show's about?
Yeah, a little bit of science, a little bit of weirdness, and a lot to do with the '80s or that
No, it
feel.
has
I don't care
no, no,
for
no,
that
no.
crap.
It's not. See, this is the thing. You missed the point. It's not a matter of feel of the '80s. It's a matter of it's a goddamn good show. It takes place in one town, and there's some weird shit going on. Yeah, just watch it, Lou, and stop being an idiot. Lou's been an idiot, right? Please tell him he's been an idiot. Lou is being an idiot.
I just find myself being compelled to watch something else.
Yeah, he keeps watching reruns of whatever that show is.
Yeah. Hey, well, at least I watched Now You See Me Too.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was all right.
What was the other movie I watched?
It's all right. But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, guys, for the show this week. We'll definitely have more stuff for you. Might have a new show maybe next week or the week after, depending. Not a new show, but a new series, actually. I'm going to call it Fatal Fridays. Basically, the idea is taking a superhero in a superhero movie and talking about all their flaws. So it's going to come up on Fridays also. It'll be called Fatal Fridays. And just drop it to see your thoughts. And you can disagree, agree with me, all that kind of stuff. I'll let you know when it starts. It might be this coming week, but we'll let you guys know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much.
Interesting.
It was fun. Hopefully you guys, if you have any questions or anything else you want to discuss about, leave it in the comments. We'll definitely jump in and chat with you. Sorry about the video being off track there in terms of audio. Definitely check out Mr. Lou Rod and follow him on Twitter. It is Buddha Rod right there. And also myself, it is OnBoored, not bored of work yet, OnBoored, follow OnBoored right here. And we'll keep you updated with latest in entertainment news, comic book stuff, and all that fun goodness. So this is Thunder E saying thank you and always enjoy your entertainment.